Presented by Advent Health.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching Great Day Colorado. I'm Spencer Thomas.
And I'm Chris Tom. All right, so Colorado's largest fashion event, Denver Fashion Week, returns for the fall season. It kicks off this weekend, and we have a special preview in studio this morning.
We are always excited to have these amazing designers and show producers in studio, and that's who you're looking at here. We have Nikki, she's a runway producer of the show, along with Carter Cupp, he's one of the designers, along with some of these amazing models. They're showcasing his look today, what you're going to see come Denver Fashion Week. So you guys, I want to know first and foremost, Nikki, how is the show kind of going this year? Smooth sailing, chaotic? What is it looking like?
It's always a little bit chaotic, you know, when we're in the final moments, but I think that we've worked out a lot of kinks and smooth sailing so far.
Okay, good. I like to hear
So
it.
Nikki, give us some of the highlights of the show this year.
Yeah, so we have a few really exciting things happening with this season. One, of course, we're giving design prodigy 7-year-old Max Alexander his Fashion Week debut. Oh, cool. So he's traveling and we're really excited to see his designs. We have Sustainable Night happening on National Recycling Day, which is one that we're really excited about in Denver and really passionate about that sustainable fashion.
So cool. I sincerely do love going to the show. I've gone for the past, I think, couple of years. Our whole GDC team usually goes, and it's so much fun to see the different designs. And Carter, that's where you come into play with all of this. Tell me about your look. Chris actually asked you what inspired your looks today. Tell us what it is.
So I'll say my biggest inspiration for this comes from growing up in Fort Worth, Texas. I grew up in Fort Worth for all of my life. I moved to Colorado about 2 years ago. So I kind of describe my style as, imagine if the Addams Family grew up skating in Texas.
Oh my gosh.
Got some gothic, western, mixed with a little bit of skater. People call it the alternative, a little bit mix of the South and the alternative, and yeah.
I love it. I really do. And you can see it with what you're wearing today and, of course, with what your models are
Couple of models. Carter, can you tell us what we're looking at over here?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is my first model, Carissa, also my lovely girlfriend.
Aww.
And so half of the show is going to be styling and the other half is going to be customizing. So for Carissa specifically, I got a lot of her fit from Fashion Nation in Denver. It's got more of a Victorian Gothic vibe with it, along with more of the alternative look to it with the big studded boots and everything. And then for Braden, he is rocking almost more of a workwear kind of motorcycle jacket type thing. So it was a blank motorcycle jacket that I broke up and started adding stuff on. And if you could do a little spin real quick. Yeah, added a bunch of chains and heavy hardware and all that good jazz on there.
This is too cool. I really like it. And what inspired you as a designer in the first place? When did you start designing?
I really started designing about 2 years ago, and it came from this desire to just create. I feel like I've always been a creative in whatever avenue I can, whether it be painting, animation, photography, and fashion really started because I had a pair of Dickies that I loved, and I had an extra small t-shirt that I wasn't going to wear, but I liked the graphics. So I was like, let me chop this up and try to put something together. And I did it, and I loved it, and I've been doing it since.
That's awesome. Never too late.
No. So, Nikki, tell me how Denver Fashion Week supports the general fashion industry here in Colorado.
Oh my goodness. Well, I would argue that Denver Fashion Week kind of started the fashion industry in Colorado, but of course we support emerging designers, so new designers to the industry. We take on people of all different experience levels, models, designers, photographers, stylists. I think it gives people a platform to kind of get their foot in the door if it's something that they've never done before, and eventually work up to bigger markets like New York Fashion Week and so on.
Sure.
I feel like Denver's also a really great market to start the fashion industry in because no one judges you, right? You can walk out and wear whatever you want in the city of Denver, and you really do see it on our streets with all of the streetwear. So my next question to you is this: how can we get tickets to see the show?
Oh, well, everyone can go on to denverfashionweek.com, purchase tickets. I will say they are going quick.
Okay.
Shows next week, so definitely grab them while you can.
Awesome. Nikki, Carter, our models over here, you guys did fabulous. Thanks for coming in. You guys, you got to go. It's the best time of year. Denver Fashion Week, Fall Fashion Week, actually. 2023 is Saturday, November 11th through Sunday, November 19th. It's all happening at the York Street Yards in Denver. Tickets start at about $40, depending on the show, with runway and VIP tickets. Options are, of course, available. Get your tickets online on your screen right there. denverfashionweek.com. Thanks again, guys, for coming in.